Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slips and Picks, the greatest gambling show of all time. Wild Card Weekend was as wild as they come, especially when you look at the records of the interns we'll get into after this whole intro thing happens. We have 4 games left, 8 teams total. 8 teams with the hopes and dreams of hosting a Lombardi Trophy, and we're here to break down all of those games. My name is Chet Savage. I am your host, and this is Slips and Picks.
Bussin with the Boys presents Slips and Picks 500. Led by retired diamond-level network marketer, Chet Savage. Money Interpreter of the Year runner-up, William Gekko. Theodore the Mule Jenkins with diversity and failing college dropouts who get no hose. The Interns. You're watching the S&P 500. Not the stock market one.
Welcome back to Slips and Picks. I'm your host, Chet Savage. We had a wild card weekend, and when you hear from these interns about how everything went, you're going to be wondering, why haven't I been watching these guys more? Why haven't I been jumping on board and seeing the records? Because everybody knows the regular season is great. We had a fun time doing that. The only thing that matters now is the playoffs, baby, and we got a tight race between 3 individuals. Let's kick it over to the interns real quick.
In just the nick of time, it seems we have a few contenders here playing in these playoff games. And with that being said, we'll go on with these records. Chet with an impressive 10-2. The Gekko with a 7-4, not too bad, could be better. And the Mule with another 10-2. You got to really respect this kind of hustle, this mentality these guys are bringing in this late season of football. So for that reason, you guys have evaded the enemy list. But the only reason I bring the enemy list up is because myself, I've designated on there. I made a fatal mistake last week. And our beautiful show, Penny Slips, I had put the week prior in. So hand up. I apologize. It was my fault, and I'm on the enemy list, as you can see right here. JP no longer on it. Back to you guys.
And we're back. Thank you, interns. Wild card weekend. I'll start with you, Mule. 10-2, same record as me. Feels good to kind of get over that hump a little bit when it comes to when ball matters the most. How are you feeling, brother?
You know, man, I'm riding through your city. Where's Liddy? I'm counting hundreds and 50s.
Yeah.
Remember, I like chicks with big titties. But if you hating on me, it's because you didn't start in high school. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
But if you follow us on Slips and Picks, subscribe, like, and hit that ring, you can get money with the Mule. Because you heard what he said, 10-2. In the playoffs, 10-2? Playoffs? There, that's all I got to say,
Outstanding. Hey, did you practice that in the mirror before?
I did.
Did you really? Yeah, that sounded good.
I had to
Got me
practice
hyped
that.
up a little bit. Some Ric Flair type stuff with that.
That's the promo.
Yeah, that's the promo.
Yeah.
That's the promo.
Oh, yeah.
You just cut a promo.
You know, that's what I do.
I might
baby.
be tailing you this entire show.
But hey, listen,
I'm
I don't
feeling
know
good.
about tailing. It's a tight race, even though Mule and I went 10-2, 7-4. You're right there.
Yeah, nothing. It sucks that it's the double digit. You love to chase the double digit, the 1-0. But I would like to get my clientele to focus on 4-2 when calling these games. Buffalo wiping out. Who'd they mop? Steelers. Chiefs taking care of business against the Dolphins. Packers had no clue they were going to win that game. However, we love the spread and we love the points there. The Rams covering against the Lions.
That one.
Thank you to Sean McVay. Was rooting for both teams to the very end, but I love that game covered.
Thank you.
Eagles, that was, if you watched the episode last week, that was the bet I felt most uncomfortable about, the bet I hated the most. And then the Texans, I got that one completely wrong. Matter of fact, Chet called Flacco throwing an interception. He threw 2 interceptions back to the house, pick sixes.
Called it.
4-2 in the big games. Stick with me. I really like the way I'm seeing the board right now.
I like that, dude. And
Like
the Joe Flacco thing, could you imagine being on the Texans offense? Ready, you get the ball, you go 3 and out essentially, and then next time you get on the field, you're up 14 more points. And didn't do a damn thing. That got you fired up halfway through the third, man. What a deal. Let's get into it. Let's start with as always, our buy or sell segment. The first game, Chiefs at Bills. At Bills. This is Patrick Mahomes' first game. First out of 15 playoff games playing away. Incredible. Bills coming off a big win against the Steelers, who the Steelers had no business being in the playoffs. We love them. We love Mike Tomlin. We love TJ Watt. TJ Watt wasn't playing, but damn. The Bills really took care of business right there. When Steven, remember saying that it was hockey season in October, it's no longer hockey season to him. All of a sudden he's waving the flag like it's no big deal, like nothing ever happened. Bills are favored at -3. We're not getting to the points. We'll do that in the pump or dump segment. So I'm going to start with you, Mule. Who are we looking at and why?
Okay, so we know the weather is not going to be a factor in this game because in Kansas City it's freaking cold and in Buffalo is fucking colder. All right, so we understand that this is not going to be a factor in the game, but the factor will be playmakers. And the Chiefs, I don't think they have them. We had some guys step up. Number 4, I cannot remember his name right now. Rookie.
Number 4, just number 4.
Rice.
Just number 4.
Stepped up, made some big plays for the Chiefs. Kels, I don't know what's going on with you, but they gonna need you if y'all want to win this game.
You dropping those balls?
I'm not dropping those. But I don't know what's going on with Kels. We know that's not like him, a Hall of Famer coming once he retired. But them Buffalo Bills, they got playmakers all over the field, from receiver to tight end to running back, and also that quarterback. He is controlling the ball, making sure that offense do the right thing, put them in the right situation. So with that being said, I am riding with the Buffalo Mafia Bills. Hands down. Let's get it.
Mule, if this was like a Twilight Zone type of situation and you were placed at the Kansas City Chiefs and Travis Kelce was placed at the 49ers and then at the Tennessee Titans, would you have the same career Travis Kelce has had?
Oh, definitely.
Better?
Oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't say better, man.
But you'd have 7,000-yard seasons in a row.
Yeah, I feel like we similar, you know what I'm saying? I average 800 yards every year with the team I played on. I'm not saying that my team wasn't good, just saying, 800 every year.
Yeah, but that's 200 less than 1,000.
With Travis, at times you can just throw it up and he's gonna.
That's what they did to me with quadruple,
but he's
triple,
tall.
double.
He's taller than you though.
But I'm black, so I jump higher. I'm faster.
You think you jump higher than Travis?
I'll definitely jump higher than Travis.
I don't know.
What's your vertical right now?
I don't know about vertical.
It's probably in the 20s, yeah?
It's somewhere in the 40s, man.
37, Cat Williams over here,
38 or something.
We're at a 2.540 as well. You think you do better than
I
Travis?
ran a 4.4 in the 40.
Your lower body is way thicker than Travis's.
Now?
You're squattier. And I remember a rookie offensive lineman mossing your ass in summer camp, too.
I give you
must
that.
not have the bunnies.
I give you that. I underestimated I thought the white guy couldn't jump, but
But they made a movie about that.
Yeah, they can jump. We know that. We know they can jump.
Gekko, who you got?
I like his pick. I'm going Bills -2.5. The Bills, they've done nothing but see blood in the water since they started off 7-6. A lot like Delanie growing up. Busted in the beginning, glow up later in life. That is the Buffalo Bills. We're trusting in Josh Allen. You saw he doesn't give a shit about anything else once they win that game. It's, hey, bring it up, business next week. Bills on 3. But we're going Bills -2.5. I love this slot for the Bills. It's going to be like, Mahomes, Josh Allen. It's going to be magical. It's going to be another traditional game, historic. No, it's not. Bills might whoop that ass by double digits. What I spun there. I felt like I was talking to a Kansas City Chief.
I know.
Are you going for the Chiefs?
Give me the Bills.
Ooh.
Okay.
I just had to double check my sheet. This one scares me a little bit because it's Mahomes, it's the playoffs. We've seen it so many times. The things that make me feel better, he's going away. This is the first time in January he's trotting his ass on a plane, getting 30,000 feet in the air and landing down in Buffalo. And I think the Bills just have a better run game. You said the weather's not going to be a factor. There's a lot of snow going up before the game. I think it's going to be frigid, and run game usually wins in the frigid, and I think Josh Allen does that. What also scares me is that they're playing with like their 8th string linebackers right now.
I know.
And that is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But the receivers...
Next man up mentality.
Give me the Bills, baby. Next game, Packers are playing the 49ers at the 49ers. The points in that game is -8. It was -10. That says a lot about who's betting who in the zoo. Maybe we're having a little recency bias with Jordan Love and how he went off. Youngest team in NFL history, all of a sudden winning games back and forth. Most spoiled franchise of all time when it comes to getting first-round talented, possible Hall of Famer quarterbacks. But now they got to face the best team in the NFL. I'm going to go 49ers. I'm going 49ers. It makes me nervous. Brock Purdy coming off of a bye week. We got boys healthy, though. We got CMC. We got Trent Williams back. We got Deebo Samuel. We got George Kittle. The only thing that's ringing in my head is George Kittle being mic'd up at the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs when they lost, saying to himself, I will be back here. No one's around. I will be back here. I will be back here. Some other dude says that, lame as fuck. But George Kittle said it, cool as fuck. Because we know George, we know the work here.
JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy also did that. That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe George Kittle should put his shoes down very intricately and then lay at the goalpost and do some meditations as well.
He might already do that.
He might.
He might already do that.
He about that action. But I'm taking the Niners. I think the spread is a lot, which makes me a little bit nervous. But the Packers, I feel like the inexperience is going to catch up with them being as young as they are. They might drink the Kool-Aid a little too much, Gekko.
It's an upset alert.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, we have some friends of the show on the Niners.
Yeah, we do.
CMC, Kittle, hope you boys are watching.
Fred Warner.
Fred.
Yep.
I like the Packers. I like the Packers +8. I think that this will be a high-scoring game because the Niners, they are fairly unstoppable on offense unless the Packers can deal a turnover. Jair Alexander last week, stepping in front of that route, getting a pick, confidence in the playoffs. Let's not pretend that the Niners don't have some holes or haven't had holes in their defense all season long. The Packers, the way that they're operating on offense, the way that Jordan Love is playing, the way that they get creative in the run game, Aaron Jones anytime touchdown, possibly. I like the Packers. I like Packers +8, and I know I know the Niners are the team of interest that I want to root for.
Yeah.
And I love that Kittle said that about getting the Super Bowl. I think that they truly believe that. But they're on upset alert with the Packers.
So you're taking the Packers?
I'm taking Packers +8.
You hope you're wrong, though.
Do I?
I would hope so. Those are our guys. That's like kind of our other team.
Those guys.
Of all the teams we're not associated with, that's kind of our other team.
That is our team, but also that staff on the other end, when that green is my staff. They help me get in the league.
True.
They help me stay in the league. They help bring me back in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like this is a staff that I ride with. So really, will I be upset either way? No.
Yeah, Hammer Cock LaFleur.
I like taking Packers +8 because I get to still bet on the Packers, and even if the Niners only win by 6, 7, I can say, hell yeah, we covered.
Win.
Niners win. But if the Packers upset them and win, I might be taking Packers all the way to Vegas.
I mean, if the Packers win, I would too.
Dude,
If the Packers win, you got to go. The Packers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Jordan Love
It's nuts.
is dealing.
If the Packers win, they just win. They're not going to win the Super Bowl, but I like
Who's going
what
to
y'all
beat us?
saying.
You know what? Who's your pick? Hold on. Who's your pick? We can discuss that in a second.
Okay, so I like everything both of y'all said, but I'm going to lean towards
Two
Will.
very different
I'm
picks.
going to lean towards Will just because I feel like the 49ers are going to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
But for this show's sake, the Packers will cover the spread. So that's what I believe in because I just feel Matt LaFleur know how to put an offense together. You saw what he did. He diced them boys up. He put in some good plays that got guys wide the fuck open. And I feel like they're going to do the same against the 49ers, even though they run a similar style of scheme. So this is going to be like a man in the mirror. Whoever make the most plays is going to win this game. So I think the 49ers win the game, but I think the Packers cover the spread. So I am going with the Packers +8.
Now let's get back to the bullshit you said before. If the Packers can beat the 49ers, who are one of the best teams in the NFL, best put together teams in the NFL, you don't think the Packers can win the Super Bowl?
No, because I believe if they beat the 49ers, that's cool because the Ravens blew the fucking 49ers doors off and
it was a sexual experience.
Took their chicks, took their jackets that they chicks is making for other players and put them on. So I'm just saying they was disrespectful.
Nice reference.
Yeah, they were very disrespectful. So at the end of the day, I just think they're going to come and knock on the wrong door and then what is the Ravens is gonna swoop down? You know that bird come down and then you get scared.
No, now here's what you got to think about. Packers beat the hell out of Dallas at Dallas.
True.
Where they were undefeated and a completely different team.
Scored 30 points a game on the home.
You're talking about Dak Prescott. Like we know when he get to the playoffs, it's he choking. Yeah. We all know that.
One of those home videos you got.
Huh?
That sound. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
He a gobbler. He chokes. We know that. And so I should have went with the Packers, and I tried to believe in Dak and the Dallas Cowboys, and they let me down once again. So I'm just saying, anybody could have beat the Dallas Cowboys.
I think it had more to do with the Packers than it did the Cowboys.
No, I'm not. Matt LaFleur, like I said, he put up a great scheme. They played very well. They played sound football. Again, it was against Dallas.
Yeah. I'm with you.
At home.
I know you are taking Packers +8, so I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Another scary one for the number 1 seed. No. Another scary one for the 1 seed. Texans, who just blew the fucking brakes off the Browns, are now going to Baltimore, to the bank, to play the number 1 seed of the AFC, the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are favored right now at -9. Now, these 4 games that we're going to talk about throughout the day, 3 of these lines have moved before shooting the show. The one line that has not moved is the Ravens, and staying hard at -9. Something like the Mule's got in his pants right now. Okay, so... Mule, who you going with, brother?
Hey, man, this is another good one, but let me start off with giving you some back data.
Oh.
9-inch data. So CJ and DeMarco Ryans are first rookie quarterback, first rookie coach to make it to the playoffs, man. Let's give a shout out for that. You know, DeMarco Ryans doing his thing, man. Young coach out here showing that you need to hire more football players to be head coaches because we've seen that they putting in work. I know that they're playing the Ravens. Lamar and the high-powered Ravens are explosive, number 1 team in the NFL. Everyone thinks they're going to the Super Bowl. Some may even say they may win the Super Bowl, right?
Yes, we've both seen that.
Okay, they don't. But at the end of the day, I feel like the Ravens will win this game, but the Texans will cover. And if they do win, hey, that's more for me, man. That's just more units to make for me to put in your pockets, all right? So I am going Texas +9. What y'all think about that?
I'm going Ravens tonight.
Okay, good.
I'm going Texans.
Thank you.
I'm going Texans.
Texans they're spicy.
They're spicy.
They're spicy.
CJ Stroud set a record in the first half of most touchdowns thrown by a rookie quarterback in the playoffs. The Texans are a legit-ass football team, and they are ripping around. You see them on defense, flying to the ball. Even when they're one-on-one, they're not one-on-one. They're 5-on-1 because guys are flowing. They're getting there, getting dudes to stop their feet. And who comes? The damn cavalry's coming. Now, what scares me about the Ravens...
Lamar Jackson, that look in his eye.
I know, bro. That's 9's a lot of points. And I know they've been there before. And all I can go off of is my history and my bias. 2019, they were the 1 seed, and they got upset by a 6 seed Titans who had no business being in the playoffs. And
No, can't let you have that.
What do you mean?
You guys had business being in the playoffs.
We had to win.
You guys went on a hell of a run.
We had to win 4 of the last 5 just to make the playoffs.
Yeah. You guys were on a hell of a run at the
hell
end
of a run.
Year.
You're right.
It wasn't like the Eagles where you go 10-1 and then lose the last.
True, but it's very similar to who? The Houston Texans, who were maybe going to be in the playoffs, maybe not going to be in the playoffs, had to keep winning games and end up winning the division because the Titans beat the Jags. Yep. They have been playing and escalating good ball. Not saying that the Ravens haven't. The Ravens have been playing good ball consistent all year, but that week break makes me a little uncomfortable. It just makes me a little uncomfortable.
I understand.
It makes me
it's a legacy game for Lamar. This is a legacy game for Lamar.
Would you say it's make or break for Lamar right now?
No.
No?
No.
Friend of the show?
No, I just think what do you mean make or break? Like if
make
he doesn't
or break,
win this, he's a choke artist. He's not a playoff quarterback.
If he doesn't win this, that narrative becomes talked about.
That's for sure.
Can Lamar actually get it done, or is he just a really good regular season quarterback? And that's what the people will say.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure. You know how much pressure's on the Texans?
None.
0.
Yeah, they're playing with house money.
Right now, was it D'Amico Ryan? That's his name?
Yeah.
He's out there showing the film from 2019. You see these boys? These band of misfits in the two-tone blue? What'd they go do? Watch 77 here. Look at this block. Watch 22. Who's that? Ask your question. Who's that? That's Derek fucking Henry right there. That's who that is. Watch 77 again, just because I like the player and I really respect him. I don't know. All right, last game.
Remember how you felt last year. That's my speech for the Ravens.
Wow.
Man, they gotta get donkey if that's the speech.
That's how it'll start. You know somebody else speaks
Remember
some
how
wisdom.
you felt last year? It's like, I remember.
Bring it in
Now
here.
go out there and play. Flock on 3.
That's it. Bad memories before we play. I got it.
Oh, my God. All right, last game. Only 8 teams stand, boys. Last game. Buccaneers upsetting the team that was in the Super Bowl last year. Looked like dog shit by the way Eagles. It was very disappointing to watch. The Lions flying high right now. They're Lions. They can't even fly. They're flying high like that. The Lions are favored at -6 in Detroit. It's loud.
-6.5, slightly.
Oh, sorry. Yep. You're right. That's a good catch. Eminem, Slim Shady, Bunny Rabbit. is doing these.
Didn't like it.
We'll call it interesting. We'll call them interesting posts.
Didn't like it.
But nonetheless, the man's getting on there with his awesome hat, his little Peaky Blinders type of hat, and he's shouting at the Lions. Guy lives in a hole half the year and just makes smash tapes now. He just fucking goes out and gets boys.
He blinks like he lives in a hole.
The sun doesn't do well for him. He's got very pale skin right now. It seems like it's wintertime all the time for the guy. But he's coming out, and that's the kind of energy he's bringing. Kid Rock's somewhere in his fake White House down the street of Nashville, Tennessee, going, God damn, I need these boys to win. All of a sudden, he's a fan.
Yeah.
So the Lions are really cruising up. It's cool to be a Lions fan now. Boys, where we going? Gekko, I'm going to start with you.
The city of Detroit. You felt the explosion when they would score, have a play at the beginning of the game. They're hosting another home game.
Yes.
And the way that people are kind of tearing up, fans are crying. When the Rams would score, it would be deafening silent. Yeah. Like you can just tell that entire city is playing the Buccaneers. Bucs are going to Detroit. They were terrible in the red zone last time. They couldn't score. I think it was like, 20-6 last time they played? 20-something to 6? Detroit handled business. I know Baker, he's playing well. I love the story with the Buccaneers. They're kind of like the underdog of the whole thing. Nobody's believing in them, similar to the Texans. But I like the Lions, man. The momentum going into this game. Detroit is on top of the world. I'm going with the Lions. Lions -6.5.
I love that pick. I fucking love that pick. Go ahead, Mule. And
Man,
don't change your answer.
Don't change your answer. I changed it, man. I changed it.
I'm looking at your sheet right there.
You changed it.
I changed it, man.
I'll go for you. The Mule is going to go Buccaneers. He believes in Baker Mayfield in Detroit.
Nah. I'm going Lions, B. I changed that whole. After I heard what he said, that just made sense to me. I just really thought that, the Bucs was going to come in there and knock them boys off their saddle, but the Greek lion do have wings, so I'm going to have to go with the Lions.
Called the Griffin. Let's get a little recall in. What was it about Geckos that made you want to go?
They got their ass whooped. I forgot about that. They got whooped on the last time they was up there. The boys got
also, let's not. Buccaneers won the game, but the Eagles were a bad football team.
Bad football team. That and that's why I went with the Bucs. And I saw the drops that the Buccaneers was having. If they do that against the Lions, that shit is over with. So I'm just gonna go with the Lions. And
hell of a year for the Bucs.
Yeah, hell of a year. Good job, Baker. Good job, Baker. You started. I think
you guys went farther than everybody thought.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going Lions. It bugs me that you went Bucs because I feel a little more comfortable when it's like not everybody.
I know.
Even though the AAA stat is a good deal. Has it been a good deal? I feel like the percentage has gone down a little bit. Yeah. I see Jackie with the hand movement
like
this.
The guy who did our data, he got another job or something.
I know.
Yeah,
he said he couldn't continue doing it.
He quit his job?
No.
Oh, he did quit us. Yeah, he did.
He couldn't continue doing it.
He said,
that's crazy. Guys just want to stop working for free. That's nuts, man.
He was working for clicks, and he's like, I need checks.
Yeah, but he got us to follow him, though. Yeah, I started following him. You're like, let me see what's going on out
once
here.
we were buying in, he's like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's playing hardball with us. Yeah. Never thought once to pay him. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to hit our parlay segment. There was a winner last week doing the twisted parlay, and we'll get to that right after these messages.
Playoff football. Love your team but tired of the mundane, ordinary gear everyone else has? Don't worry. At Bussin' with the Boys, we have you covered. Love ketchup on your steak, frog noises, and Taylor Swift? We got a hat for that. Obsessed with the frozen tundra and QBs with bad ball security? We have a hat for that. You got big trust at the bank, guess what? We got a hat for that, Sue Woo. Whether you love your team in Houston, a cheesehead, or love watching salty white running backs tote the rock in San Fran, the boys have you covered. Head over to store.barstoolsports.com and get your hat today. If you're a Lions fan or Buccaneers fan, please disregard this message.
Welcome back to Slips and Picks. We're going to talk our Bet the Boys Index Parlay and our ETFFs, sponsored by, and we still got to give a big round of applause for this, Twisted Tea, baby. Best hard iced tea out there, 5% ABV. When it's wintertime, baby, you don't want that carbonation in the tummy. What are you going to take? A Twisted Tea. And what I have right here is a half and half. What's half and half there? Half the sugar, half of the carbs. What's that? Oh. It's a light, which means probably the same thing I just said. Regardless, they're delicious. And I didn't want to do this. But the Mule begged at the commercial break, please God, let me just chug one more. You saw how great of a show it was last time. You know the people loved it. I would never let them down. I am the Twisted Jester. Chet, you told me You told me that was my nickname, and I love it. And so for that, I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna let him have it. Can you please pass that down to the Mule real quick?
No, you got it.
Dude,
you got it.
I know you want to.
You got it.
You're the gesture.
Fuck it.
Twisted Prince.
We both do it. Let's
Go
challenge.
ahead, Mule.
Let's
I'm a Twisted Prince. I can't be seen. I'm royalty. I can't be seen like that.
Y'all want to
I don't want to do that.
Challenge.
I got gout. I got gout.
He do.
God damn it.
But he gonna do it.
Do you regret making him do it?
Nah, yeah, I do regret making him do it.
Drop the comments.
All right, Mule, go ahead. Cheers, brother.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
That boy disrespecting you. Better hurry up and guzzle. You still got some in there? I was thinking for a second.
Hey, he was cheating, but he bust his shit all the way open. I needed airflow too.
Oh, damn, that's a
trick, man. It's like the boot.
we have chugged
Listen,
so
man,
many
it's like
drinks
the
together.
Huh?
Let's get into the Bet the Boys Index Parlay, sponsored by Twisted
we got
Tea,
you down.
baby. Twisted Prince, Twisted Gesture. We are here to serve you on our kingdom. First one, low-hanging fruit, boys. He's back after a nice little break. Got the ankle right, got the obliques right. He's out there doing his Pilates. He's doing his yoga. I am taking CMC anytime touchdown. That is the lock of the week. These boys want to win a Super Bowl. Put it in the white boys' hands. That's what you got to do here. Gekko, who are you going with?
I like Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I
Getting
think
in the end zone
that
with
might
his
be the
feet.
more lock of the week.
Getting in the end zone with his feet.
Oh,
No celebration.
Oh.
if
With his
he
feet?
scores
Yeah, anytime
early,
touchdown. This isn't just.
Oh,
yeah.
just okay.
This is on the ground. Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown. I like that. I was gonna
I think
do.
it's a good one because
I was gonna. Oh fuck! Yo, my fucking ankle almost got caught. God. I mean, we're chuckling right now, but
yeah, but it
there
could've
was
been
a
a hospital
moment of,
room.
hang on a second, I can't get this foot out of here.
he goes, we're chuckling right now, but not laughing at all. Truly in a blender.
I was gonna go Aaron Jones anytime touchdown, but I don't want us just to focus on a couple games.
Yeah.
I want us to watch them all.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown. I believe.
You know what I'd like
I
to see?
believe in it.
I'd like to see the Mule switch his pick to Aaron Jones anytime touchdown.
No.
Why?
Because I feel like if you put that together, we're just living.
I just feel Sam Laporta is the reason why the Lions are pretty well off in this situation that they're in, and I think he's going to get over that 5.5 receptions. I don't know what the receptions are. I'm just guessing, but I'm assuming that's what it is because last week it was 5.5. So I'm assuming they may be 5.5.
Did he hit it last week?
Yeah, he hit it last week. Of course he did. It's Sam Laporta. Let's be real. The man
Hey,
came
he's
back
out there playing.
with a sprained knee, okay, and still getting open.
You can sprain a knee?
He sprained
You
it.
can
That's
tear
what they
PCL and
said.
still play.
They said they sprained something, MCL, ACL, I don't know, with the top. I'm not
bone
a
bruise
fucking
and a
doctor.
sprain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bone bruise is no joke.
Yeah, and he went out there and still played a hell of a game with a knee brace and everything.
Oh, he's a war daddy.
And
War
honestly,
daddy.
and you know, I mentored him at the combine. So
Okay.
Sam,
All
I mean,
Buddy,
hey guys,
having one
hey guys.
conversation is not a mentorship.
Huh?
That's a nice conversation between
I
a
was
guy
telling
that
him
used
how
to be and a guy that's
step, how
going to
to
be.
go and attack the ball, how to get open, how to cheat without getting caught, and it's working. So I'm going Sam
That was
Laporta.
definitely a situation where he walked off and you had to lean somebody and go, hey, who was that again?
You got me fucked up. They all knew
you
who
ain't.
I was.
No. I'm saying you about him.
Oh, you said I was like, who that?
Yeah. Oh, they might have said that
Oh
too.
no, I
'cause
definitely
you
was
would
like,
know
hey,
that
what's
now.
his name? But no, I had a paper. I'm lying. I had a paper with all their faces, so I knew how to talk to everybody.
You going to combine this year?
I'm gonna go to combine this year
I'll be
too.
there too,
You
boss.
think Sam might have been like, this old guy kept talking about releases.
He was trying to out there doing like Jordan Reed with me at tight end to you, trying to show like different routes and stuff like that.
Or he goes up to his boy, hey, why'd you leave me? I got stuck with that guy.
What the fuck is that guy? Yeah, goes up to him. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Fucking-
crazy?
that old black guy was yelling at
me,
me.
man. You got you know, I'll be out
I
here
know,
talking
you're the
shit.
mule. I know. Yeah, you're the mule. Man.
Yeah, I'm the mule. So
the mule.
Sam Laporta, over receptions, get that locked in. I promise y'all.
I love that. Let's talk about the winner. Because when you hit these parlays with the boys, you put that bet slip in, you screenshot it, and you put it on Twitter, and then you tag Bussin' with the boys. You are entered in a chance to win not only the bet you placed, but also a $300 winner as well. And that winner is Michael McIntyre.
Ooh, Mike.
Congratulations, Michael
Congrats,
McIntyre.
Mike.
That's 75, Big Mac.
Good
But you can't
job,
eat all
big
those in one
dog.
sitting, brother, but you can't do that. All right, let's get into the next parlay segment. That's going to be ETFFs. Easy team favorite fun. We're taking the teams that are favored by the most, and we're going to say we're going to put this in a parlay, make the odds a little bit better for us, and make a little money on top of it. I'll go first. Very simple. It's going to go along with my Bet the Boys Index parlay, and that is the 49ers.
Switch that one.
Gekko.
What you doing?
I switched mine
Why you gotta mark it off on my shit?
because I'm a gangster.
What was yours before?
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yours is the Ravens money line before?
I like the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Lions money line, right?
Hey,
I love the Lions.
this is the crazy
You want
part.
to switch your rooting?
Do what?
Your rooting sheet?
No, this is like I love the Lions. Just this pick.
Gotcha.
I love them to cover. I love them to.
So
do
you're not
everything.
picking money line.
Yeah, money.
Okay, there you go.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That Twisted Tea.
I
It's
told
been
you.
like- it's been like 90
I told
seconds.
you it hits.
I'm
Especially
looking
if
at
you-
Will. I'm like, I'm not only listening to him, I'm feeling everything he's saying.
I told you.
Like,
If you
I'm
don't
like,
eat
bro,
nothing too,
I might
you
love
like,
him too.
oh, that shit
I
hit
know
your
I haven't
ass.
eaten today.
Me neither. That shit hit you fast as fuck.
Bet you won't do another one.
I will. Cause I
No,
don't,
you won't.
You
You're
will?
a-
Will
you're a
you?
pussy. No,
Will
I
you?
won't. I won't. I am a pussy.
Oh man, if you would have done it, I would have did it on God.
You just said you would have done it before you even asked him if he would do it.
Yeah, I know. Then I changed my
Let's
mind.
get
You
one
know, it's
more.
like
Maybe
when
we talk him into
you
it
know
before
how
the
like
show.
when the person get pulled over, you be like, "Have you been drinking?" No. Then they be like, "I can smell it." Well, I had two. You know, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you should just tell him it's hand sanitizer.
I usually be like, "I got COVID." Oh, that's all you got.
Yeah, that little 2020
Yeah,
hat.
Hey, back up. I got COVID.
Big pandemic, taking over the world, but you're
Start
using it
letting
to the
your snot-
advantage. I like
let
it.
the snot come out your nose. I can't feel
Just
it.
sneeze on him. Don't even cover your mouth.
It's COVID. Don't
COVID.
smell it. I can't smell it. I'm going Bills, money line.
Why'd you switch Ravens to Bills?
Man, you know, because when I got on the sheet, these dudes usually don't fill out the sheets. I'm usually the first one to hit the sheets. I get on the sheets. Both of them got the best teams already. So then I chose the Ravens, made a mistake. I'm going to go with the Bills because the spread is a little better for the Bills to win that game. Money line.
So what you're saying
The
is
spread is better with the Ravens to win the game, but for money purposes, the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying the Ravens are going to win this game?
I'm
sorry. No, you're saying that the Bills are going to win.
Yeah.
So you don't believe the Ravens money line's going to hit.
No, I just don't know with the Texans. The Texans scare me.
So
with
take,
CJ.
so take the Texans.
Yeah, go
No,
Texans
no.
money line.
Take Texans money line.
ETF it's the favorite, so
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
take
saying
the
in
Bills.
buy or
In
sell.
buy or sell, go-
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, but let's
Buy or
just
sell segment, you took the Texans plus 9.
Yeah.
We are saying now, since you are going
I'm not
away from
taking the
Ravens money
Texans.
line,
No, fuck that. I'll say they gonna cover the spread. I didn't say they was gonna win
watch
the
them
game.
win now. You basically just
You
locked them
almost
up for a
got
dub.
it. You almost got it, man.
All right, did you take your pick? Yeah, you take the
Yeah,
Lions. I fell in
Lions.
love with that immediately through your eyes. And you're good?
I'm good.
All right. All right, let's take a break, dude. When we come back, we're going to hit the pump or dump segment right after these messages.
You are right about the
Hey, you're not done yet?
picking.
That is crazy. Welcome back to Slips and Picks. Hope you enjoyed that little merch plug. By the way, store.barstoolsports.com. You can go ahead and grab your merch from Bussin with the boys. It's fun. Maybe next year we'll do a little Slips and Picks merch. Maybe we'll start the season out with some Slips and Picks merch. Let us know how you feel in the comments about that. Now let's get into the pump or dump segment. Now I'm going to give these boys the 4 games we've already talked about because there's only 4 games left. I'm going to give them the total points. And they're going to say pump, taking the over, or dump, taking the under, boys. If you forgot, this is a show kind of like stocks, and that's what we're going to do here. Okay, first game is Chiefs at Bills. We already know that the Bills are favored, but the total points in that game is 45.5. So with that being said, Mule, you pumping or dumping?
I'm gonna pump this game. I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game. We got the Chiefs, Patrick Magic. We know he can put points on the board. Just need them guys to catch the ball to do that. The Bills, we know they got a high-power offense after firing that offensive coordinator. So these dudes is putting points on the board left and right. So I have to pump this game.
Gonna stand on business every time.
Gekko?
Dump.
Got it.
I'm going dump.
All right.
I'll be pumping this game. I really believe that I'm looking at the Chiefs and the Bills, and I know Chiefs haven't scored as many points as years prior, but I feel like we're going to run into ourselves a situation that we saw a few years ago in the AFC Championship, whereas who has the ball last? Whoever has the ball last is going to win. We might even be looking at overtime in this game. It's going to be a tight race. With that, I can see this going well over 45.5 points, so I'm going to pump it. The next game, Packers at Niners. This game was 49.5, and now it is 50.5. So the odds makers, the bettors are all saying over. These guys are getting squirrely and they're bumping the numbers up. Mule, where are you going?
I know why them dudes is pumping it up is because you got Shanahan and Matt LaFleur. You know they offense is high
Same
power.
tree.
Huh?
Same tree.
Same tree. You know these guys like to put points on the board. You know they come up with different schemes to put points on the board to get the playmakers the balls in their hands. With that, I am pumping this game.
Pump. I like a pump here. I like 49ers offense. I like the Packers offense. You're right, from the same tree. Let's get high.
Yeah. Let's get hot, and the Packers will be able to thaw out a little bit, being in San Francisco. The weather's going to be nice. That ball's going to be slinging everywhere. They're going to be slinging that thing all over the yard. Texans at Ravens. Total points was 45.5, and now it has gone down to 43.5. Makes me a lot more comfortable about my pick. I'll go first on this one. I'm expecting a pump all the way. I'm expecting a pump all the way in this game. I think Lamar, Kobe Bryant eyes, the whole thing, that's really exciting. I think C.J. Stroud and his offense, along with Nico Collins, bummer Tank Bell's out. That's a big bummer because they had that 1-2 punch right there. But they were efficient in running the ball on the perimeter against the Browns. And they did a great job of that. And I know the Ravens have a really good defense, but when you're able to do the pin-pull technique with the tackles, and the Titans, we used to call that trailer, tractor, taxi, Uber, those types of things. You get a guy out in space like Laramie Tunsil who can move really well, has great feet, leaves you a big opportunity to gain those efficient type of run plays, which is 4 yards or more. And with that, I think they'll be able to keep the ball, get those safeties to come up a little bit and then finally take it over the top in that type of situation, which gives me a pump with 43.5 points. Mule.
Man, I like everything you said.
Thanks,
that shit was beautiful.
Thanks, brother.
It was fucking beautiful.
Felt good
Thank
saying
you. Thank you. The shit really just hit me. I daydreamed for a little bit, but I'm back.
Really liked what you said. Didn't hear any of it, but I'm back.
They played earlier this season.
Okay.
25-9.
Where did Collins go again in college?
University of Michigan.
Hey, baby, and he been fucking balling. The dude said he took up yoga this last offseason, and it just put him in his peace and mind, and now we see it on the field. I am pumping this game because I feel like he is going to have a game against these boys. We need him to. We really need him to. CJ needs you to. And if y'all didn't know, CJ is from the P-Town. Pomona, baby.
Is he really?
Represent. Yes, indeed. So, get this done. I'm going to pump it because I feel like he's going to be putting points on the board.
I think he's a blue or red guy.
I think he's a blood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think his father was
the
a blood.
neighborhood he was in? Oh, yeah, that's right, his father.
Yeah, I think his father. Yeah. I think
not a shot, just a...
No, not a shot. His dad is a good parent. He took care of his kid, made sure his kid went to a great school. He didn't go to Pomona High, actually moved him out of Pomona so he can go to a better high school. So, with that being said, his family is great. But again, I think he was on the red side.
Yeah. And that makes you mad.
No.
It would have made you mad 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. He represented the city now, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I feel you. He's mad. You're mad.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Gekko. Who you got? Pump or dump? I already know what he's thinking. I know Gekko so well, I know what he's thinking.
What?
I know you want to pump this game, but you just saw the Mule and I pump, and it makes you want to say,
don't.
Of course. Of course.
Was I spot on?
He don't like to be home. I thought so. He don't like them triple A's.
No, it's not about the triple A's. It's if you're 7-4, which is a hell of a stat to have after the wild card weekend, but your two buddies were 10-2. You've got to shake it up a little bit by having a couple of, hey, I gotta swing a bigger stick in the situation. So
not necessarily.
What makes you say dumb?
Because if
Ravens score a lot of points, Texans score a lot of
If we're
points.
aligned on the majority of games and there's like a couple that are different, then that's like To me, that would be enough to swing it.
Yeah,
there are
odds.
several that we're kind of different on.
I like what you're saying. That's the odds.
I just like with it going down and seeing that the Ravens beat them 25-9 in the first game. Like,
that's not gonna happen again, though.
You never know.
You're right, but was CJ playing? Was CJ playing?
Yeah.
No, he
was.
I don't think he was out.
I don't think
First game of the season.
Oh, first game of the season. Yeah, he wasn't ready
That's
yet.
when the Texans were pronounced dead.
Yeah.
Bucks at Lions. Total points, 48.5. That line has not moved at all. Gekko, where you going, brother?
I like dump. I think the Lions defense shows up. I think the Bucks struggle offensively, and their season slowly comes to an end. And then the second half, we're kind of talking, well, hey, they've kind of had a hell of a year, all the change, this and that. Baker, he should be proud about this. Like Mike Evans, the Bucks didn't sign him, extend him. What he's going to do in free agency, they're going to be making a lot of changes. And is this head coach? Is he still going to be the head coach going into next year? Because it could be that bad.
Wow.
Well, you crazy. The head coach is going to be the head coach going into next
But
year.
all I'm saying
Who's
is,
head coach?
What's his name? The black guy.
no, I know. I'm laughing
You know we play in the
because
dome,
I
right?
mainly told you as well.
You seen that clip?
Yeah, that
I
was
saw
so
that
funny.
clip.
Yeah, what is
Playing
his
the
name
dome,
again?
Todd
Coach
Bowles.
Bowles. Yeah, Todd Bowles.
Yeah. Was he in Illinois?
Defensive mind.
Yeah. Lovey Smith
Lovey
was
Smith.
out there.
Oh, wow, wrong.
Hey, to white people, black people all look alike. It's okay.
But also, how similar, do we look alike to you?
No.
Oh. I get him with that one.
But what I was saying is, before they've made it this far, like Bowles has been on the hot seat. Like, all
Oh,
year
yeah,
long.
you definitely, that is so true. With my pick,
Yeah, go ahead. What's your pick? My fault. Bad host. What do you want? What are you gonna do?
hey, with my pick, I'm going to dump this game. I just don't think the Buccaneers can score points, even though with the game against the Eagles, they could have went over, but they didn't. Thankfully, they didn't go over, and I don't think they're going to go over 48.5 points. With the Lions, though, that scares me because the Lions could do that if the game gets out of hand, but I don't think it's going to get out of hand. I think it's going to be close. So I'm going to dump this game. This is the only one I was really worried about, so we'll see what happens.
That's the one you're worried about.
Yeah, that's the only game I've been worried about.
What are you doing?
See that right there?
Question mark.
Yeah, that's the only game I'm worried about.
I know. I'll dump. Thank you. I'll dump. That's a nervous little pick I got there, apparently. I'm going to dump this game. Why?
Triple A selection.
I don't know. But I'm going to dump it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the Lions showing up. I like the thought process of Baker Mayfield having the yips. Good 1 week, bad 1 week, kind of a consistent theme right there. A little more of a roller coaster with Baker. I'm going to dump this game. I'm going to dump it. We all good? You guys feel good about
I
it?
like the pick.
I feel good. I think
like
this
the
is great.
picks.
Boys, there is no underdog segment or Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football because, baby, it's the playoffs. It's the division finals. Division finals. It's the divisional week. So that's the end of the show. Enjoy it.
Comment.
We had a good time. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell your friends. We're enjoying doing this for you. We hope you enjoy it just as much as we love doing it. Big hugs, tiny kisses. I'm your host, Chet Savage.
Welcome back to the playoff penny slips parlays. We are here, divisional round weekend, not championship weekend. I'm already thinking about next week because I've already seen who has won this week. And this week, we will be picking our own parlays. There's no team parlay.
No team parlay.
And then we'll also – I have a player prop parlay as well that I just now remembered that I have.
Love that.
I can kick it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Texans-Ravens game, I am picking the Texans to cover +9. Packers-49ers, I'm choosing the Niners -9. Bucks-Lions, I think the Bucks are going to upset the Lions. We're doing Bucks +6.5. And Chiefs-Bills, we're rocking Buffalo -3.
Okay. All right. I like these picks. Mine, there's only 4 games this weekend, so these parlays you're going to get a little close. But for my parlay, I will be going Houston Texans +9.5. I'll be taking the San Francisco 49ers minus 9.5. I will be taking the Detroit Lions minus 6.5. And then I'll be taking the Buffalo Bills minus 2.5. So a little bit of a separation on the Lions-Bucks game. But if it was the same, this wouldn't even be fun.
It wouldn't, and this is usually how parlays go. Y'all know how it is. You lose one leg, and that game will probably be the leg that decides who brings home this cash.
So what JP's saying is take both parlays, but just switch out the Bucks and the Lions.
And it's guaranteed. Guaranteed free money. The last one that I had prepared because I messed up the instructions, I had Lamar Jackson plus 1.5 passing touchdowns, Aaron Jones anytime touchdown, and Baker Mayfield over 1.5. That's plus 821 odds for a divisional weekend. We're about to stack the bread for championship weekend so that for the Super Bowl, we go all in on the kickoff.
I love it. All right, we'll set it up with the last thing. Go ahead.
We have our Rock'em Sock'em Pick'em. As y'all know, it's been undefeated except for like 4 times. And this week, we're rocking with the closest game on the board, and that game is the Chiefs versus the Bills. Now, y'all saw how we picked this game, but let's watch how Destiny picks this game.
Good luck.
Bills, Chiefs, naturally. One Punch Man. Oh my gosh. There
Bills
Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's literally throw every single cent you've ever collected in your bank account on the Bills minus 2.5.
Yeah, there's no way it doesn't win. You just watched the game.
Straight up. All right, well, yeah, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Again, apologies for last week. I'll be better. Hopefully it's not this past week's this week. That being said, cue the outro music.
La 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 la.